Hey there, Hoop fans. It's Kokan, your go-to guru for all things roundball, fondly known to the community as Tips and Streams. We're not just dribbling around here. We're talking serious plays and epic showdowns. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of the NBA, breaking down some of the most anticipated matchups that are about to set the court on fire. But wait, before we jump into the action, do me a favor. Slam dunk that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Why? Because you don't want to miss out on our expert analysis, predictions, and those secret top picks that might just give you bragging rights among your friends. All right, fellow ballers, let's lace up and dive in. The first today's prediction is for matchup between Washington Wizards and Detroit Pistons. In the hoops world, the Washington Wizards find themselves languishing at 15th in the Eastern Conference with a meager 2-14 win-loss tally. They're showing some spark on the offensive end, averaging 115.5 points per game. Good for a 10th place ranking, yet their defensive game is lagging far behind, conceding an average of 125.1 points per game. The Wizards also seem to be dropping the ball on rebounds, trailing the league with just 39.2 rebounds per game, despite dishing out an impressive 27.8 assists per game. Hovering slightly above the Wizards in the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons also stand at a 2-14 record. Their offensive firepower isn't quite igniting, ranking 25th with 109.8 points per game. However, they're grabbing more boards, ranking 8th with an average of 45.7 rebounds per game. The Pistons are also playing a decent assist game, averaging 26.5 assists per game. Their defense is showing some resilience, ranking 22nd with an average of 117.2 points conceded per game. Injury-wise, the Pistons are in a bit of a bind. Jordan Poole's participation is uncertain, and they're missing the services of both Wright and Rollins. I'm backing the Wizards to cover plus 4-point spread. In their recent face-offs, the Wizards have been dominating the Pistons, boasting a 9-1 record in their last 10 matchups. The Wizards have also been shooting with more precision, with a field goal percentage of 49.83% compared to the Pistons' 43.33%. Weighing these aspects, the Wizards appear to have the upper hand, particularly with their scoring prowess and recent superiority over the Pistons. The Pistons might rebound from this with their strength under the basket, but their scoring and defense leave room for improvement. Moreover, the Wizards' efficient shooting in recent games could tip the scales in their favor. My call is in favor of the Washington Wizards. Their offensive game looks set to outperform the Pistons, and despite their defensive woes, their historical edge in recent clashes is too significant to overlook. The next prediction is for the match between Portland Trail Blazers and Indiana Pacers. The Trailblazers are in a tough spot, dribbling at a shaky 4-12, parked at 13th in the Western Showdown. They're scoring an all-time low in the league, barely netting 104.3 points per game. Rebounding, they're almost at the bottom of the barrel, grabbing only 40.9 rebounds per game at 28th place. Passing isn't their strong suit either, with a near-last 21.9 assists per game. Their defense, though, has got some game, standing mid-table at 14th with 112.7 points allowed per game. On the flip side, the Pacers are slam dunking a solid 9-6, soaring to 5th in the Eastern Hustle. They're leading the scoring charge with a whopping 128.8 points per game. Assists, they're dishing out a league-topping 30.3 per game. But when it comes to rebounding, they're almost as shaky as Portland, snagging just 40.1 rebounds per game at 29th. And defense, they're at the tail end, letting through a hefty 125.5 points per game. Looking at the game odds, it's a scoreboard story. The Blazers are the long shots at plus 11.5, and the over-under is at a sky-high 240, hinting at a score fest, thanks to Indiana's sharp offense and leaky defense. Breaking down their play, Indiana's firepower might just overpower Portland's fumbles. The Blazers' weak scoring and assists tally signal trouble in keeping pace with the Pacers' fast moves. Rebounds are a toss-up, both teams lagging, but that might just tip in Indiana's favor given their scoring streak. Also, don't snooze on the Pacers' home court advantage at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, a key player in their win column. Their defense might be soft, but their offense is strong enough to bridge that gap, especially against a struggling Portland offense. For the Blazers, it's a doubleheader, coming off a close loss of 108-102 to the struggling Milwaukee Bucks just yesterday. all things considered, bets are tilting towards the Pacers not just winning, but also beating the spread. The high over-under suggests a rapid-fire scoreboard lighting game, but Indiana's offensive edge, combined with Portland's both-ends struggle, hints at a smooth win for the Pacers. So, betting-wise, the Pacers to win and cover the minus 11.5 point spread seems like the smart move. The next prediction is for the match between Los Angeles Lakers and Philadelphia 76ers. The Lakers, sporting a 10-7 record, are comfortably positioned in the 7th spot in the Western Conference. They're averaging a solid 112.9 points per game, ranking 17th, grabbing 44.5 rebounds, which places them 14th in the league, and dishing out 26.6 assists, putting them 9th in the league. On defense, they're allowing an average of 112.2 points per game, which ranks them 11th. Their performance on the road has been notable, particularly highlighted by Anthony Davis's remarkable series of double-doubles, exhibiting his scoring ability and rebounding strength. On the flip side, the Philadelphia 76ers, with an 11-5 record, are excelling in offensive execution. They're boasting a 47.2% field goal percentage, ranking 12th in the league, a 36.0% success rate from the three-point line, placing them 13th, and scoring an impressive 119 points per game, 5th in the league. Their rebounding game is also strong, averaging 46.1 per game, which is 6th in the league. This statistical advantage, particularly in scoring and rebounding, has been crucial in their consistent performance. Recent head-to-head matchups between these teams reveal a trend of close and competitive games. The 76ers have had a slight edge in recent encounters, demonstrating their ability to prevail in tightly contested matches. The 76ers' recent victory over Oklahoma City, avoiding a 3-game losing streak, showcases their resilience and ability to recover under pressure. The Lakers' recent success on the road, led by Davis and LeBron James, shows they are capable of challenging in away games. Analyzing team dynamics, the Lakers' strategy revolves around Davis's scoring and rebounding, supported by LeBron's versatile contributions. The 76ers, with their balanced offensive and defensive play, led by stars like Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Tobias Harris, present a well-rounded challenge. Considering these factors, my prediction leans toward the Philadelphia 76ers. Their superior offensive stats, recent head-to-head record, and resilience in tough situations give them the edge, especially when playing at home. The Lakers, while formidable, might struggle to contain the 76ers' diverse scoring options and efficient gameplay. In conclusion, anticipate a high-energy, tightly contested game, with the Philadelphia 76ers likely to emerge victorious and cover the spread. My bet is on the Philadelphia 76ers winning and covering a minus 4.5 point spread. The next prediction is for the match between New Orleans Pelicans and Utah Jazz. The Pelicans are sitting at 9th in the Western Conference jungle with a 9-8 tally. They're dropping 112.9 points per matchup, ranking 17th in the league's scoring game, and they're snagging a solid 44.7 rebounds a night. Their dish-out game is also on point, with 25.9 assists per showdown. But on the flip side, their D lets through 112.9 points per game. Lately, they're riding a wave, bagging 5 wins in their last 7 throwdowns. However, they just took a tough L against the Jazz, 105-100. Brandon Ingram and Jordan Hawkins are lighting it up, but their long-range game needs some tuning. The Jazz, posted at 12th in the West with a 5-11 record, are just a step ahead in scoring, netting 114.3 points per outing. They're beasts on the boards, topping the league with 47.3 rebounds per game, but their Achilles heel, their defense, giving up a hefty 121.1 points per game. They've hit a rough patch with a 4-game slide, but that win over the Pelicans shows they can shake things up. In Salt Lake City, the head-to-head tells a tale. The Pelicans have only 1 win and cover in their last 6 visits, making the Jazz the lords of their court, despite their season's ups and downs. Injury-wise, it's a tough scene tonight. The Pelicans are missing Zion Williamson, C.J. McCollum, Trey Murphy, and Matt Ryan. The Jazz are sweating over Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen. Stats-wise, the Pelicans are leading in shooting accuracy and three-pointers, but the Jazz dominate in rebounds and free throws. It's a stats standoff, signaling a neck-and-neck battle. The Pelicans' recent form and efficiency might tip them as favorites, but the Jazz's home turf strength, their history of owning Salt Lake City against the Pelicans, and their knack for upsets suggest they could beat the spread. Wrapping it up, the New Orleans Pelicans might snag the win, but the Utah Jazz, with their home turf history and underdog spirit, are set to beat the 4.5-point spread. The last prediction for today is for the match between Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Clippers. This season, the Denver Nuggets and LA Clippers are really bringing their A game, both teams flaunting some serious stats on the court. The Nuggets are shooting with deadly accuracy, rocking a 48.5% field goal average, while the Clippers are hot on their heels with a cool 47.8%. From downtown, Denver's nailing 38.2% of their triples, but the Clippers are edging them out slightly with a 39.1% mark. On the boards, it's a rebounding showdown. Nuggets pulling down an average of 45.2 per game. Clippers right there with 44.8. Looking at their recent form, the Nuggets have been a bit of a roller coaster, bagging a couple of wins in their last 5 outings. The Clippers, though, are tearing it up, clinching 4 wins in their last 5, really showing their grit, especially when the games are back-to-back. Peeping at the head-to-head record, the Nuggets have had the upper hand over the Clippers historically, which makes this face-off a tough call. In their last 5 matchups, Denver's come out on top 3 times, proving they can step up when it counts. Injury-wise, both squads are looking pretty solid. No major woes for their star players. This sets the stage for a nail-biter of a game. Let's talk betting odds. The Clippers, with their fighting spirit and playing on home turf, might be tipped to snatch this one. But considering the Nuggets' knack for keeping it close, they're a good bet to beat a plus 5-point spread as long as they keep their game fierce. Wrapping it up, while the Clippers have a solid shot at victory, don't sleep on the Nuggets. They've got a history of giving the Clippers a run for their money and keeping things tight. My bet? I'm backing the Nuggets to cover plus that 5-point spread. All right, hoopheads. That's the buzzer for today's predictions. Big thanks for rolling with us. If you're vibing with our picks, slam that subscribe button and get on board. Catch you on the court tomorrow. Peace.